seen, there have been some upsets in this tournament so far, but is that kind of just a reminder of how sweet it is to kind of still be dancing here?
It is. I mean, it's NCAA tournament is a hard thing. It's hard to continue to advance. It takes incredible focus. It takes you getting lucky. It takes you just making more plays than the other team, and we're fortunately enough we've done that.
Dawn, does it feel a little different, even though they are a much higher seed, that they've only lost, what, 5 or 6 games this season? Do they feel like a different kind of Cinderella?
They're a good team. I think we put the numbers beside our names, but they're a very good basketball team. They're a team in which they got senior guards. They play extremely well together. They play hard for 40 minutes. So regardless, I'm not deeming them Cinderella. I'm deeming them, a team that could beat us. That's a threat to beat us. Like any other team across the country, we're going to approach it that way.
Don, both Albany and UConn are, obviously a couple hours Buffalo and UConn are only a couple hours from Albany. Does that create some sort of challenge, you think, being so far away, being 12 and a half hours away from Albany?
No challenge. I think it's, we will stay in character with our normal regional sites over the last few years. So, it is what it is. Everybody's got to show up and play.
Dawn, you said Sunday night that you were pleased with the way a lot of new faces handled the first couple of games and got you to that place. What have you felt like you had to clean up these past few days in order to get ready for this next step in the tournament?
Well, I think every game is a different challenge. I just think we got to take better care of the ball, and we did that. I think we just need to play. It's going to come down to, the team that's able to make plays outside of rhythm plays, of plays that you set up and diagram. So the intangibles are going to be key. So we just locked in on making sure we get loose balls, making sure we get hustle plays, making sure that we understand what we need to do, and kind of, make sure we don't have any large mental breaks. There's going to be some breakdowns. We just can't have them in large portions of the game.
Does it almost help in tournament time to have your first two be, pretty close in the 4 quarters rather than, winning by 50 in the first two as you go into the Sweet 16?
I don't know. I think the most important thing is to advance. I think this team has played close games all season long. We're a team that's made adjustments on the fly. I think we just got to play. And it doesn't matter to me if we win by 1, or win by 10, or win by 20, as long as we're able to advance at this point.
And how is the mindset for players when you're playing, a team that's an 11 seed, but they've beaten a 6, a 3, compared to maybe playing another top team when it's going to be, all right, we're in this one for a tough battle?
Yeah, I mean, we were in this situation last year when we advanced and Quinnipiac beat Miami and I think Marquette. So we're used to that. And we can't just rely on the results that we got against Quinnipiac last year. We got to play the game. And obviously, Buffalo's going to come to play the game, to win the game, and we got to take that same approach.
What does Buffalo do so well, do you think?
They play hard. They're unselfish. They know where they want their shots to come from, and they stick with that. They don't go outside of who they are to try to make plays. They know exactly where each and every player is effective, and they put those players in those positions.
What's your team doing really well right now, you think?
I think we're defending. I think we're defending pretty good. Sometimes we get lost with, our turnovers, but, we're pretty locked in. Our younger players are locked in. The ones that haven't been in this situation before, they're practicing and they're playing like they don't want it to end.
Coach, just talk about finishing the 4th quarter. The teams had to do that these first 2 games. I guess, what are you stressing to them as far as playing a full 40 minutes, and how are you seeing them do that now?
Well, I mean, if you look at our 2 games, the first one, was marred by a lot of turnovers. The second one, Virginia was a good team. They had great guard play. They played it. We had to, take their run in the 4th quarter. I think what's important to us is we don't panic. There's no panic button. We push. we've been there. So we're relying on the fact that we don't get overly excited about being up or down by 3 or 4 points.
Don, were you a little surprised? I'm sorry. Were you a little surprised yesterday? The news out of Virginia that Joanne's retiring, and does any part of you worry that people are immediately going to link you to that job simply because, you know, you're the greatest player in Virginia basketball history?
It was a surprise, and I'm sure, you know, I'm sure people are going to link me to the job because of it's my alma mater. You know, I think a few years ago, kind of left a sour taste in my mouth. So, but there's new leadership there, and I actually, you know, a leadership that's been in our league. So she's very familiar with UVA, and I'm quite sure that she's up to speed with, you know, contributions that I gave to Virginia.
Don, you mentioned your younger players being in the NCAA tournament situation for the first time. What would you say is the biggest lesson that they learned after last weekend?
I mean, you have to play each game like it's your last game, but you can't let it overcome you. The pressure and the stakes being as high as they are overcome you. I think they're just playing at a good place where they don't get too high with the highs or too low with the lows, and that comes from our leaders. It comes from Asia, it comes from Ty, it comes from Danye, all the people that have been around our program that won in a pretty big way.
On that note, with Ty, obviously, you know, last year she was the 5th or 6th option. Now she's, you know, 2 or 3. How has she grown from last year's tournament till now?
I think she's grown a lot. You know, I think she's probably fought being one of the top 3 options in our offense because she's such a distributor and facilitator that it's taken her a while to understand that role, because she goes in and out of wanting to shoot the ball versus pass the ball. But we need her aggressive. We need her being able to keep people honest because she's very capable of doing it.
Don, I can't imagine how difficult it would be, though, to turn down your alma mater, especially one that you love, obviously, but would you have any interest in that?
In Virginia? No, I had no interest in Virginia.
Coach, I know a lot of people outside women's college basketball point to UConn's route in the first round as, you know, example of being top heavy, but what does it say to have 2 double-digit seeds in Sweet 16 about parity just in the game overall?
2 what?
2 double-digit seeds. You got.
Oh, it's great. You know, I was in a position where I was at a mid-major and, you know, could never get over the second round, you know, bug. Obviously, these, you know, double-digit seeds, you know, they got talent. You know, they got, you know, levels of talent. They got depth, and that's what it takes in order for you to, you know, advance to the second weekend in the NCAA tournament.
Coach, you get your Beyonce tickets?
I got my order in. A lot of them. They put a minimum on the on how many the staff can get, so I just kind of nudged everybody around me to get as many tickets as you can. So we're gonna have fun. A lot of fun.
So who should open for whom? Jay-Z or Beyonce?
Oh, the Queen. The Queen is the headliner. Queen is the headliner. Jay-Z, he'll get the party started.
What's your go-to Beyonce song?
Oh, my go-to. She's got so many. My go-to. It's probably the duet with Jay-Z, Dangerously in Love. I like that one. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tom.